What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Toys, and today we have a mail call video for y'all. And this time, this is from my good friend Nate from Buck and Chuck Gaming. And it seems like every time I get a package from him, it gets bigger and bigger. And so, if you watched my last videos of the mail calls that he has sent me some pretty sweet stuff. And once again, I'm nervous and excited because I don't know what's in this thing. And I do know one item that he sent me because he had messaged me and asked me about certain things. And so I told him. And so he was able to find one of the items that I had listed that I was looking for my comic book collection that I used to have back then. And so that's the only thing I know that he sent. Which one out of the list that I gave him to keep an eye out for me, I don't know. So, but we're going to find out, though. So, as usual, we'll go ahead and open up the box, and then we'll just take the items out one by one and go from there. So, whew, exciting. All right, let's get started. All right, so we was able to open up the box. So that's what it looks like on the inside. So everything looks like it's packed well, as usual. All right, so let's go ahead and clean off this table because it's all the debris from cutting the box. So now we just need to try to get this tripod nice and neat so I won't knock anything over. This is a huge box, so I gotta kind of straighten up everything back in order. Alright, so let's kind of scoot this over a little bit so we can have some room, because you never know what we're going to get. Alright, so this is the first packaging. So let's go ahead and take some time and open this up. Alright, let's go ahead and open this thing up together. This thing's pretty heavy, so I have no idea what this is. Oh, wow. Wow. So this, oh my gosh, he found this for me. What? Man, you know what? I'm going to have to tell y'all a quick story. So this is probably the inevitable, and I think I said that right, the word right. Yeah. But I did order a let's see, what was it? I did order from eBay, and it was from a Salvation Army from what was it? Salvation Army in Fort Worth. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And so they had a stack of these. This was like on top, not this magazine, but same magazine, and then a few other stacks that had magazines that I needed to complete my run, because I'm trying to go for a complete run of Wizards, because I love Wizards, and that was like one of my things one of the magazines that I collected over the years when this was a hot ticket back in the 90s. So I would like to try to complete all of them. And but anyways, make long story short, so I picked up a lot. It wasn't all that much. It was just a bid and everything. So I was the only person that bid, and it was like a few dollars. And like I said, it's from the Salvation Army in Fort Worth, so they put stuff on auction. And so I made the bid, and it never came. It said it came, but it never came. And so I know for a fact that nobody took our package, because that's never happened since all my years of living where I'm at. And never had an issue. All neighbors have packages all the time. They leave them out. They be out for days. Nobody bothers them, you know. And so that's what I know, why I know that it didn't happen that way. So I messaged the people, and they quickly gave me my refund and everything. So I was I was pretty bummed out by it, because I really wanted this magazine and the ones that I had gotten that came with the lot. So which lets me to believe that it never came, or if it did, the mail carrier or somebody put it at the wrong location and stuff, saying that it was delivered or it probably never did get delivered. I don't know. The feedback is pretty mostly positive on that particular seller, so I don't know what had happened. So I'm pretty sure either it didn't actually get delivered to my address, it just got delivered to another address that was similar to mine, and it never got redelivered, or the person that got it just kept it for whatever reason. But anyways, when Nate had contacted me about some comic books, because I think a location that he goes to had a deal, it's like buy one, two, get one, buy two, get one free thing. I think that's what it was, or half off or something like that. I don't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure he'll mention it in comments once he sees this video. And so this is one of the things that I mentioned, and I think I might have mentioned this before, but yeah, I'm truly grateful to have this. And the good thing about this is that it's still in the bag. It's been open. You could tell it's been open, but it comes with the comic cards in the back of it and everything. So whoever had this kept this in pretty good condition, or it looks like it might have been rebagged or whatever, because it looks kind of like sealed at the bottom, because I don't know if this is the actual official bag that it comes with. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's been so long. But yes, this is one of the ones that I've been looking for forever. So I think I've almost got, I think I might be missing like 2 more that I need for my original collection. I didn't have a lot. I think I had like 5 or 6, I think. So I pretty much had everything so that I was needing. And so I'm really, really, really humbled and excited to have this in the collection. So because it's already been open and stuff, I think I'm going to go ahead and take it out, eventually take it out and read it, because this is one of my favorite magazines that I had in my collection. I didn't have a huge comic book collection. I just had a few here and there, but the ones that I had were pretty good. So it was just like maybe like 10 books, I think. Maybe a little bit more, maybe about like 15, 20, something like that. It wasn't a huge collection. It was just like a stack. It wasn't that big. So, but yeah, so this was one of the magazines I had in my collection. So, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Starting off with a banger. So, let me go ahead and move this aside. And let's go ahead and pull this thing out right here. And I have no idea what this is. So, let's see what this is. Okay, this is really nicely packed and neat. So, we're just going to do this. We're going to do this live together, okay? So, normally I would pause the video and open it and then just kind of go from there. We're not going to do that for this one. We're going to do this together. We are going to be surprised together. All right, let's go ahead and cut that there. Oops, almost nicked my finger. Wow, is this a graded comic book or something? No. What? No, this ain't. It is. Oh my gosh, Nate. You have outdid yourself. Oh. So, wow. Oh man. What? Oh my God, goodness. Getting all emotional. Wow. This is one of the books I used to have in my collection. War Machine #1. I love War Machine. He's like one of my favorites of all time, besides Blade. And, wow. I'm all choked up now. Ooh. Wow, this is crazy. a 9.6 at that. So maybe this is the one that he was talking about, the buy two and get some half off or something like that. Maybe this was something. Maybe the wizard was something else. Excuse me. I'm all emotional and shit. Wow. It's not the fact that it's the issue number one of War Machine, is the fact that he went out his way to get one that is graded, that's graded, and I've never had it ever in my life had a graded comic book, and so this is the first of its kind in my collection. So this will be displayed proudly on the shelf, not in the comic book box and stuff, all the other ones, but on the shelf, because this issue was very important to me when I was a teenager when this came out, and and just to have this back, and it is graded at a 9.6. Well, like I said, you really outdid yourself. So I really appreciate this. I can't thank you enough. This is so awesome, and like I said in previous videos, what did I do to deserve stuff like this in my collection? And it's just I'm speechless. So, wow, I'm just at awe. I'm just awe at the friends that I have in my life. And I'm grateful for every one of them. It's not many. And especially when it comes to the collecting game like this, to be able to have good friends like Nate in my life and in the collecting community, it's very special. And there's only a select few of y'all. I can vouch. And you know who you guys are. So, let me go ahead and set this down because we still got more to go. Sorry. All right. Let's see. This is quite a bit. Let's see. Seems like, okay, that's part of the packaging. We'll just move that aside. And wow, what is this? What in the world is this? Is this what I think it is? Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Man. What? My gosh. This is part of the oh gosh, I can't remember. This is embarrassing. How can I not remember this? It's part of the Street Sharks line, but it's not Street Sharks. It's oh man, Street Dinos. I know that's not it, but man, I can't even remember the name of the toy line. Let me I can't even I don't even remember the name of it's Dino something. But this is kind of like the spin-off of Street Sharks. And wow, this is the first of its kind in my collection too, because these are pretty expensive in the secondary market, and finally to have one in the collection is amazing. Wow. And so I still can't believe I'm drawing a blank on this toy line. I know what it is. It's just I can't think of the name. Wow, that's crazy. Normally I'm pretty good at this stuff, but for some reason I'm just drawing a blank. Maybe it's just because I'm still trying to come down on a high off that graded War Machine and stuff. Because wow, I'm sorry. So this is really cool. This is so awesome. I've always been wanting to add some of these to the collection because they fit my collection. Because if you've been watching my channel, you know my channel. Jurassic Park and dinosaur related stuff, is often being reviewed on here. So to be able to have a different toy line that features dinosaurs in it is amazing in itself, So very grateful to have this. This is so awesome. All right, let's see what else we got. I think you've got like maybe one more. Wait, is that what it says? Oops, sorry about that. I hit my light because I was trying to get this box out of the thing. Nate, what in the world? What are you doing here? Is that... That's not what I think it is it? I know that's what it says on the box, but... Jeez. Let me, Look. If you know my channel, you also know that I'm a huge Godzilla fan. I've got all the movies, all the Playmate toys, and stuff like that. Well, not all of them, but majority of the main line, the basics. The only ones I didn't get is some of the couple of play sets and some of the bigger Godzilla figures. But look at this. Look at that. And I've always talked about how, you know, wish NECA would still continue the line because I got most of them, the NECA figures. And so Hiya Toys has been the main line to really take over, pick up where NECA left off. You know, I'm not talking about SH Monstars or anything like that, you know, but Hiya Toys has been the company that that's inexpensive, and if the quality is not is just as good if not better. Now, like I said, if I think I know what this is in here, this is what it's implying, then wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what this is. Let me go ahead and take some time to open this up because I don't want to. I'm trying to maneuver this, so I don't want to knock stuff over. I like knock my lamp over. All right, so we opened the box finally. Let me put thing on this thing. Yeah, so this is exactly what it is. I can't believe this. This is such an amazing thing. I thought I was about to knock my lamp over again. Wow. Check this out, guys. I actually finally am holding a Hiya Toys Godzilla figure in my hand. And I thought I'd never do that, you know. And let alone, you know, I needed a Burning Godzilla in my collection because I was thinking about picking up the NECA version when it came out. But I never did, you know, and shortly after that, that's when they kind of disbanded the line after they released the last couple of them they had after they did the King of the Monsters line with the Godzilla versions and the Mothra and the Rodan. So, and I think the Burning Godzilla was one of them, I believe, or maybe that was a little bit before. But anyways, the point is that this is my first one in the collection, and this is so cool. This is so cool. And wow, this is so awesome. Look at this thing. And I mean, what more can be said about this? It's such an awesome figure. Nate, I greatly appreciate everything that you provided here. You know, this is awesome. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Thank you so much. You know, I greatly appreciate everything that you provided for me over the last year or so, you know, when it comes to help building my collection and stuff. And I'm just truly grateful. You actually went out the way to find certain things that I'm looking for, and you found them, you know, especially when it comes to my CD collection, comic book collection, figure collection. You know, you've done it all. And I'm grateful for that. I'm much appreciated. Thank you so much. You know, so that being said, let me know in the comments below what you think of this. Which one's your favorite piece that was sent to me? And I do want to get a review in on this because I think that deserves a review on its own because it's my first Hiya Toys, and so I'm really excited to compare it to how it is with NECA and everything, stuff like that. So I can already tell the difference just by looking at it, you know, especially with the tail length and things like that. So, greatly appreciated. And yeah, so like I said, where's the wisdom? Buy what you love and not what you like. And if you buy what you like, you're always getting rid of it. And I'm gonna catch y'all later.